Here, the world breathes on a different scale. Great pillars of stone reach for the heavens, cloaked in a fine silver mist. The air itself feels ancient, carrying the scent of damp earth and distant blossoms. Below, valleys cradle secrets that are millennia old. The land is a tapestry, woven from granite and greenery, stretching further than the eye can see. A gentle wind, like a soft-spoken narrator, moves through the peaks. This is a place where one feels small. It is a humbling, yet profound, sensation. The world is vast, and here, its vastness is on full display. Imagine standing on a precipice. The sun is a pale disk behind a veil of morning fog. The silence is not empty. It is filled with the quiet hum of life itself. The wind whispers through jagged rock formations, telling tales of seasons long past. Each gust of air seems to carve the landscape anew. The mountains do not just stand, they slumber, enormous sleeping dragons whose spines form the ridges of the world. One can almost hear the slow, rhythmic beat of a colossal heart echoing from deep within the stone. Below these silent giants, the land unfolds. Rivers like veins of liquid jade cut paths through the earth, moving with a slow, deliberate grace. Their journey is long and patient. Forests of a deep emerald green cling to the slopes, holding the mountains in a tender embrace. This is a world painted in broad, sweeping strokes. The colors are muted, yet deeply powerful. Gray stone, green moss, white mist. It is a masterpiece of nature's own making, a testament to the patient, enduring power of the planet. Each morning brings a quiet revelation. The mist parts, like a curtain rising on a grand stage, revealing a scene of breathtaking beauty. The world feels new, untouched. Here, time moves at the pace of flowing water and drifting clouds. The sounds are elemental, the sigh of the wind, the distant murmur of a waterfall, the rustle of unseen life in the undergrowth. It is a symphony of quietude. It invites you to listen. It invites you to be still. It invites you to simply be. We descend from the peaks now. We follow the water's path. The river begins as a mere trickle, a whisper of moisture seeping from the rock. But it grows, it gathers strength, it becomes a current, a force of nature. Its surface is a mirror, reflecting the sky, the clouds, the towering mountains. The water is cool and clear. It carries with it the essence of the high places. The very soul of the landscape is held within its flow. It carves the land, but it also gives it life, a silent, powerful force. The riverbanks are alive. Thin bamboo groves sway in the breeze, their leaves creating a soft, rustling sound. It is a gentle, percussive rhythm against the water's hum. Women gather here at the water's edge. Their movements are slow, deliberate, and full of grace. They wash fabrics in the cool current. The colors, deep indigo, vibrant crimson, swirl in the water like ink. It is a ritual as old as the river itself, a quiet dance between humanity and the natural world. Their hands, weathered by work, move with a practiced elegance. There is a story here, in their silent focus. It is a story of resilience, of continuity. The river has seen generations of women come to its banks. It has heard their quiet conversations. It has witnessed their joys and their sorrows. The water carries these stories downstream, whispering them to the reeds and the stones. The women work together, in a shared, unspoken understanding. Their connection is as deep and as steady as the river's current. They are the keepers of this place, the guardians of its daily life. As dusk approaches, the atmosphere changes. The water turns from jade to liquid silver under the fading light. The sounds of the day give way to the chorus of the night. The air grows cooler. A lone fisherman poles his narrow bamboo raft across the still surface. A single lantern hangs from its prow, casting a warm, golden glow on the water. It is a small point of light in the vast gathering darkness. The scene is one of perfect tranquility, a moment of peace suspended in time, a quiet testament to a life lived in harmony with the river. We move deeper now, into the heart of the forest. The air changes. It becomes thick with the scent of damp soil and decaying leaves. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy above, creating shifting patterns of light and shadow on the forest floor. We are in a cathedral of green. The dominant sound is the rustle of bamboo. The tall, slender stalks sway and creak in the wind. It sounds like 1,000 quiet whispers, a secret language spoken only by the trees. One must walk softly here. This is a realm of subtle life. It is not a place of raucous noise, but of quiet movement. A flash of color reveals a pheasant darting into the undergrowth. A rustle in the leaves might betray a small mammal foraging for food. Patience is the key to discovery in this world. One must sit, one must wait, one must listen. The forest will reveal its secrets to those who are willing to be still. It is a world that operates on a different rhythm, a slower, more deliberate pulse. Deep within these groves lives a creature of myth and legend. It is a symbol of gentle strength. Its diet consists almost entirely of the bamboo that surrounds it. To see one is a rare privilege. It moves with a slow, deliberate gait. Its black and white coat provides a surprising camouflage in the dappled light. It is a solitary animal, spending its days in quiet contemplation, eating and resting. Its existence is a lesson in simplicity, a life lived in perfect harmony with its environment. It asks for nothing more than what the forest provides. The forest is not just a collection of trees, it is a living, breathing community. Every plant, every animal, plays a part. The bamboo provides food and shelter. The insects pollinate the flowers. The fungi break down the fallen leaves, returning their nutrients to the soil. It is a complex and delicate web of life. Everything is connected. To disturb one thread is to risk unraveling the whole. This is a place of profound balance, a reminder of the intricate and beautiful order of the natural world. High on the terraced slopes, life follows an ancient rhythm. The land itself is a work of art. Generations have carved these fields into the mountainside. They look like giant steps leading up to the sky. Water flows through a network of bamboo channels, nourishing the young rice shoots. Here, the work is done by hand, just as it has been for centuries. It is hard work, that's for sure, but there is a beauty in it. There's a deep connection to the earth. The women who tend these fields are as strong and as resilient as the mountains themselves. Their hands are skilled, and they move with a quiet efficiency. They plant the rice seedlings one by one, their backs bent and their feet sunk in the mud. Yet, their faces show a quiet determination. They work together, a silent team, and their colorful clothing stands out against the vibrant green of the fields. They are the backbone of this community, the keepers of a way of life. Their knowledge has been passed down from mother to daughter, a legacy of survival and skill. It's a knowledge not written in books, but carried in the heart. In the village, the day's work gives way to quiet ritual. An old woman sits at her loom, her hands moving with a practiced grace. She weaves intricate patterns into the fabric, and each pattern tells a story of her family, her village, her history. The rhythmic clack of the loom is a familiar sound here. It's the sound of tradition being kept alive. The threads are dyed with plants gathered from the surrounding forest, and the colors are rich and earthy. It's a craft that requires patience and skill, an art form born of necessity. As the sun sets, the village gathers. Stories are told. Songs are sung. The young listen to the old. It's how the culture is passed on. The air is filled with the scent of wood smoke and cooking food. It is a simple life, but it is a rich one. A life lived in close community, a life rooted in place. These women are not just farmers or weavers. They are historians. They are artists. They are the guardians of a precious heritage. They are the daughters of the mountain, and their spirit is unbreakable. In the remote valleys where few humans tread, other lives unfold. The landscape is wild and untamed. Jagged peaks scrape the sky, and rushing rivers carve through deep gorges. This is a world ruled by the elements. It is a sanctuary for creatures who need space, creatures who need solitude. To find them, one must be patient. You have to look for the subtle signs, a footprint in the mud, a tuft of fur caught on a branch, a distant call echoing through the valley. The wildlife here is elusive, but it is present. High on the rock faces, a silent hunter watches, the snow leopard. Its coat of pale gray and black rosettes is the perfect camouflage, blending seamlessly with the stone. It moves with a silent, fluid grace. It is a master of its domain. It can leap great distances and survive in the harshest of conditions. To catch a glimpse of this magnificent cat is a rare and precious gift. It's a fleeting vision of wildness and power, a reminder of the untamed spirit of the mountains. In the forests below, other dramas play out. A family of golden monkeys moves through the treetops, their long blonde fur shining in the filtered sunlight. They leap from branch to branch with astonishing agility. Their calls are a complex language of clicks and whistles. They are social creatures, living in large family groups. They groom each other, play, and care for their young. Their lives are a vibrant, energetic dance, a flash of gold in the sea of green. And there are smaller lives too, lives that are just as important. A praying mantis, perfectly disguised as a leaf, waits for its prey. A column of ants marches purposefully across the forest floor. A butterfly, its wings like a stained glass window, flits from flower to flower. Every creature, no matter how small, has a role to play. Each is a vital thread in the rich tapestry of life. This valley is a world in itself, a complex, interconnected system, a place where every life has meaning, and we are but quiet observers. As our journey ends, we look up at the night sky. Away from the cities, the stars are just brilliant. The Milky Way is a luminous river of light, mirroring the rivers on the land below. The air is still, and the silence is profound. It is a time for reflection, a time to absorb the immensity of what we have seen. This is a land of contrasts, of towering mountains and gentle rivers, of ancient traditions and quiet resilience, of wild creatures and hard-working people. The spirit of this place is enduring. It is in the stone of the mountains, in the water of the rivers, in the bamboo that sways in the wind. It is in the patient hands of the woman at her loom. It is in the silent gaze of the snow leopard. This spirit is not loud. It does not shout for attention. It is a quiet, steady presence, a deep and abiding strength. It has weathered the storms of centuries, and it remains. The sounds of this land will stay with us. The whisper of wind through the pines, the rush of water over smooth stones, the rustle of bamboo leaves, the distant call of a bird. These are the sounds of a world that is still in balance, a world where nature's voice can still be heard. It is a music that soothes the soul, a symphony of the elements, a reminder of our own connection to the natural world. It is a sound we must not forget. We leave with a sense of awe and with a sense of hope. Hope that these wild places will remain. Hope that these ancient traditions will continue. Hope that the delicate balance between humanity and nature can be maintained. This land is a treasure, not just for the people who live here, but for all of humanity. It is a living, breathing testament to the beauty and resilience of our planet, a story that is still being written, and one that we must all strive to protect.